Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Dual Destinies, y'all. We're here. All right, it's time for trial shenanigans. We're already starting off kind of dramatically, but we gotta see what this guy's gotta say and where we're going with it. He's going to tell us about the annals of history, yes. I can't wait for this. That speech of Prosecutor Blackwell's just now. Well, it sounded more to me like he was poking fun at Director Cosmos. It's probably for the best that it sailed right over the director's head. Yeah, I agree. Probably for the best?
Now then, Director Cosmos, the condensed version of your illustrious testimony, please.
Yeah, the condensed milk version, please. Like, I don't need a whole I don't even know how I'm gonna voice him this long. We'll figure it out. Alright, what I saw at the scene.
Detective Arm and I rushed towards the boarding lounge together. We went via the control room and peeked in from there to see what was going on inside. We saw a figure standing in the middle of the lounge and Terran lying on the floor.
You did?
I hate to say it, but I can only imagine the standing figure must have been Starbuck.
Wait, that's it? That's it.
Okay. I see. So in your testimony you claim you arrived on the scene after the two had escaped from the launch pad to the lounge.
Okay.
And just after the victim had been killed... Oh, the horror! The humanity! But what I said is what I saw, and what I saw is what I said. Courageous action to take in the face of such terrifying explosions, wouldn't you say?
No? Maybe? What? What was the question again?
To save my men, I went personally into the epicenter of danger. Risking my own life for theirs.
Sir? Well, what do you know? It sounds like the director really cares about his men. It also sounds like he's bragging like crazy. Yeah, although it sounds more like he was scared and just had a peek from far away. Oh.
Is the defense ready to cross-examine the witness?
Listen, none of us are ready for this. I'm not ready, but hopefully Phoenix is. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, Director Cosmos' testimony is pretty vague. Yeah, I didn't really see anything out that was really just like hitting me with it. Well, I guess we'll just press it all. There's gotta be something. I'm gonna have to press him and draw out more information before I do anything else. Is that a euphemism? No, it's not. Don't worry about that. Ooh.
What I saw at the scene.
Detective Arm and I rushed towards the boarding lounge together. I mean, that seems pretty obvious, but
Hold it!
let's do it. Never know. Where were you coming from?
The 6th floor, we were making sure any stragglers made their way to the 4th floor. It was then that we heard about Starbuck and Terran and hurried to the 3rd floor lounge.
I don't know why his voice is doing this. It just kind of is.
On my galactic scooter here, of course.
I guess you can't walk anywhere, huh? Why do you keep calling it galactic? Does it have something to do with space?
Of course, it's specifically designed to be used on galactic battleships.
Really? A Segway? What? I see. I take it it works in 0G2?
Sadly, no, with the current state of technology as it is, I'm afraid it would just float about and be galactically useless.
Oh, that's a mood. Well, that's a galactic bummer.
I see. So you rushed to the boarding lounge on your space-age pogo stick.
It's a Segway, dude.
And when you got to the scene, what did you see?
We went via the control room and peeked in from there to see what was going on inside. All right.
Hold it!
Tell me more about that. Let's see. According to this diagram... Right, here we are. You didn't have to go through the control room to get to boarding lounge 1. It looks like you could have gone there from the southern corridor as well. Yeah, there's 2 exits. Well, 3 technically, but...
Yes, but in her haste, Detective Arm rushed ahead of me towards the control room. All I could do was merely follow behind her.
I don't know what's going on with this voice. I'm so sorry. I see.
So we peeked into the boarding lounge from the control room door and...
God, my voice. And? We saw a figure standing in the middle of the lounge and Terran lying on the floor.
Hold it!
Okay, what about this figure, though, that you saw? The Danganronpa guy, you know, the one that they always put in the end cartoon. You don't know who it is until you know. So you couldn't see who the figure was clearly or what they were doing?
Sadly, the only thing I could tell was that it was a person standing motionless.
The defendant, no doubt, staring aghast at his deed. What other explanation is there? Ugh, I'm so close, but without evidence, I can't prove that the person's the third party. Yeah, how do we prove this? I don't think we have anything, do we? I don't think so.
I don't relish in this, and
every old man has to do that when I voice them. I hate to say it, but I can only imagine the standing figure must have been Starbuck. Well, that's just conjecture. That's just slander. That's just hearsay, sir. I will throw out all the court things that I know, even if they don't matter. Or don't have the same definition as what I'm talking about. Aura Blackwell also saw the figure in the lounge. Jesus. I gotta stop recording these all at once. But she gave the statement that it was too dark to see the person's face clearly. Did you see this figure's face clearly? That's two people that saw it then. Allegedly.
No, not clearly. The lighter they were holding illuminated the area around their feet at the time.
At their feet? Why wouldn't it illuminate their face, though? Who holds a lighter by their feet?
Other than that, I could see little else.
Wait, what?
That's why I could see Taryn, but I couldn't see who the other person was.
That's not what she said, though, is it? I don't think so. Huh. So for all you know, it might not have been Mr. Starbuck, isn't that correct? Yeah, like, don't we have just as big of a chance of it not being him? It's like 50-50 at this point.
I would like to believe that. Starbuck isn't the type of man who's capable of murder.
Objection!
What? Oh, stop. I didn't say anything bad. When the witness entered the boarding lounge, there was no third person there. Isn't that correct, Great Space Center Director?
Yes, that's right. Only Starbuck and Taryn were there by that time. After we peeked in, the lounge suddenly went dark and the figure vanished.
What is it? What? Wait a minute. You mean they disappeared? That's odd.
Objection!
It is odd. What have you got up your sleeve? The reason the figure appeared to vanish is because it was the defendant. When the witnesses weren't looking, he fell to the floor and feigned unconsciousness. I don't know. That seems a little too convenient. I don't know if I believe that. Hold on, Director Cosmos, did you ever take your eyes off the scene?
Oh, just for a brief instant, about as long as it takes for a shooting star to go by.
Oh, well then you might not have seen it, though. You might not have seen whoever it was escape. Is that what we're going for? If you took your eyes off the scene, then this third person could have escaped during that time. That's what I think so, too. Well, I mean, at least we have to try with this, because we have literally nothing else, I don't think.
But what escape route could this person have used?
The direction opposite the control room, the southern door to the elevators. That door again. It's possible. There's no security lock on that door, so it would have been possible to escape that way.
Objection!
What? What's the problem? All things are possible, right, Dono? The real question is, do you have any proof? Do we? I don't think so. Not that I can think of offhand. Well... If we're just talking possibilities, we could each profess whatever we'd like. An inmate who used to be university professor and lunar researcher used to say, there is a kingdom of little green men who live under the surface of the moon. They're not, they're rabbits. I've seen them. As long as they don't punish us in the name of said moon for what we've done to it. What, a Sailor Moon reference in my LP, sir? Are you serious? But I say, where's your proof that this quaint kingdom exists? Oh, he's calling your theory a work of fiction, boss. I know. And he's right, I don't have any proof yet. But still. The southern door was a possible escape route. I'd better make a mental note of that. Okay. Director Cosmos, may I ask you a question?
Yes?
Why did you look away from the boarding lounge? Yeah, wasn't that something you'd probably want to, like, focus on?
There's actually another tale of bravery behind the answer to that.
I'm sure there is.
It was when Detective Arm saw the figure and raised her gun. Being a great humanitarian and protector of mankind, I tried to stop her.
What? You're saying Detective Arm raised her gun as soon as she saw the figure? Why would she do that if she didn't know who it was? That doesn't make much sense.
I imagine her instincts as a detective told her they were the killer.
That ain't gonna work. That ain't flying with me. I don't know about that. That doesn't seem right at all. Were you able to prevent Detective Arm from firing her gun?
I'm afraid I was too late. I was unable to stop her. She identified herself clearly, and then she fired 2 rolling shots at the
Shadowy figure. What do you mean identified?
This information about Detective Arm's action sounds critically important. Please add it to your testimony.
Oh, here we go. All right. Detective Arm fired 2 warning shots at the figure. Wait. Hang on, though. Don't we only have 1 bullet hole? A single bullet hole? What's the 2? Is that what I want to present? It is, I bet.
Objection!
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Okay. What's the other one? Where's that? Or are you lying, sir? Are you sure you were really paying attention to what Detective Arm was doing? Oh, shit. Oh, rev it up, dude. Daytona. Oh, it's Fast and the Furious, and it sounds like a lawnmower.
You have my words that will someday be written down in history books.
No, I'm just saying you're a liar. It's different. Somehow I don't think that those exact words will ever be written down in any history books. Burr.
Mr. Wright, could you please explain yourself so that we can all understand?
I'll try. You say that Detective Arm fired 2 warning shots, and yet only 1 bullet hole was ever found at the scene. Yeah, explain that. Either you really weren't paying attention or you lying.
What?
You didn't know about that, did you? Oh, shit. Only 1 bullet hole means the gun was only fired once. And yet Director Cosmos is saying the Detective Arm fired 2 shots. No editor would allow such a glaring contradiction into a history book.
Objection!
What? What's wrong? I'm gonna fire.
Fire a warning shot across his nose.
Careful, you idiot! I said across his nose, not up it. Fortunately for you, the witness's words are true. We confirmed that 2 shots were fired from Detective Arm's gun.
Objection!
What does that mean then? Where'd the other one go? But there was only 1 bullet hole at the scene. Where did the other bullet hole vanish to? Ugh! Hello, Taka, what's wrong? What did I do? Oh, maybe you just want to say hello. You should know the answer to that already. I should? Oh, shit, I don't know it. Oh, crap, what do we do? I should? During the previous trial, a certain oxygen tank was presented as evidence. We've already discussed that it was ruptured in the lounge, have we not? Well, it appears that the thing that ruptured it was a bullet. A bullet that was found near the tank, to be precise. This bullet was fired from a .38 caliber gun, the same caliber as the detective's gun. Uh-oh. Shit. Yeah, that's kind of important. Oxygen tank data updated. The victim's oxygen tank was struck by a bullet. Oh. Okay. Wait, but what does that mean? The rifling marks also match. There's no question that the bullet was fired from Detective Arm's gun. Oh, wonderful. Bullet from Arm's gun is also updated. Oh, no, this is added. We didn't have this before. The bullet found near the victim's oxygen tank, it was fired from a .38 caliber handgun. Okay.
Rifling marks, they're like a gun's fingerprints on a bullet, correct?
Yep.
And examining the rifling marks on a bullet can tell us if the gun that it was fired from.
That's about it. I learned that from this game. One of the bullets in the detective fired found its way into the holographic image display. And then the other bullet came to a stop near the victim's oxygen tank. But what does that mean, though? The evidence confirms the director's statement that the detective fired 2 shots.
My beautiful contradiction. Gone. All gone.
Oh, man. If I had $1 for every time that happened. So, that bullet hole was from a .38 caliber, huh? I guess we can just say 38 caliber. It's probably the same. I'd better update the record. Bullet hole updated, okay. The only bullet hole found in the boarding lounge, it was made by a bullet fired from a 38 caliber gun. Right. All right.
Very good. Now we know the fate of both the shots Detective Arm fired. Mr. Wright, does that clear up all your questions?
No. Aren't we in trouble? Huh. Detective Arm fired 2 warning shots. One hit the holographic display, and the other hit the oxygen tank. Does that really clear up everything about what happened at the scene? Wait a minute though. Hang on, the reason I thought that the bullet was updated because don't we already have a bullet? Wait, we have this one. Discovered in a gutter that runs along the south wall of the boarding lounge, but this was a 10 caliber. So it doesn't clear up because where did this one come from? Is that what we want? I'm gonna try it. I mean, if I fuck up, I fuck up. We have a lot of health. No. So okay, so I wasn't crazy. I thought the bullet updated. I was like, maybe they were wrong. It wasn't a 10 caliber. It was the 38 caliber bullet. Because I was just about to say we have another bullet in our inventory. Your Honor, it doesn't. Detective Arm fired 2 warning shots from a 38 caliber gun. But that doesn't explain the existence of a certain piece of evidence found at the scene. A piece that points to the existence of a third person. Here we go. You're right, Phoenix. Oh. Blackwell might not know about this, right? Because we found it in the compartment. It probably wasn't known that it was there.
Very well, but it won't do to keep us waiting, Mr. Wright. What piece of evidence suggests the possibility of a third person at the scene?
So it's got to be that 10 caliber bullet. This one.
Take that!
Here we go.
What is this metal pellet supposed to be?
It does look a lot different from the other one, too. And weren't they saying that the 10 caliber gun is kind of rare? It's not like a normal piece that people would use? Just a little something of great importance we found at the crime scene, Your Honor. You found it where? In a floor gutter at the crime scene. It looks like the police and prosecution both missed it. Oh shit, he didn't know it was there. This could be our in. Furthermore, this is a 10 caliber bullet, making it much smaller than one of Detective Arm's 38 calibers.
That means...
There was another gun on the scene at some point. Exactly. One more person must have been there in the lounge. A third person who had a gun that could fire 10 caliber bullets. What are you gonna do? Oh, I thought he was like gonna zoom off or something. I don't know. I thought I was gonna get this zooming. And if that's true, it explains why Detective Arm fired warning shots. This third person fired at Detective Arm and Director Cosmos with their gun. And in return, the detective fired her warning shots. That would make more sense, because why would she just shoot into nothing? Even if she did see a person there. She couldn't have known who it was. Isn't that how it really went down, Director Cosmos?
It looks like you've introduced my miraculous tale of survival. Yes, you're absolutely correct. The mystery person fired upon us.
Well, then why didn't you say that before?
What's this now?
Dude, you can't just be lying up in here. You can't just say whatever you want. This is a court of law. What? You never breathed a word of any of this to me before. Oh shit, he didn't even tell Blackwell. Oh, he's in trouble.
Oh, well, all great men have a secret or two, don't you know?
I guess. Ah, jeez. Foolish old geezer. So Director Cosmos really has been hiding the presence of a third person all along? Director Cosmos, I want you to testify to the court about what you really saw.
You may be a very great man, but in my courtroom, you are just another witness.
Oh, shit! Get him, Judge!
You won't receive special treatment here. Now, please, give accurate testimony.
Oh, shit, you got...
Oh, bitch, you got jacked, bitch.
What I really saw at the scene. God damn it! Why do we always have to go through this? I swear to God.
Detective Arm and I rushed to the control room together. In the lounge, we saw a figure standing in the middle of the room and Taryn on the floor. We were still in the control room to the east when the figure fired at us.
Well, that's quite different, isn't it, sir? Oh, jeez. I don't even know anymore.
Given that there was no third person in the lounge when the witness entered it, does this mean that the person who fired the gun had to have been the defendant?
I don't think so, though. Not necessarily. It's still possible that it was someone else. Most likely, as soon as Detective Arm and Director Cosmos discovered this person, they escaped through the southern door, the one that didn't have a security lock. Right.
Objection!
They ran for it at that point. Double-edged swords are a tricky lot. Mishandle one, and it's you who's cut down. Is that a euphemism? Huh? Your reasoning could apply if Space Boy were the killer as well. Think about it. After being discovered, he could have fired the 10 caliber gun. Detective Arm would have responded by firing 2 warning shots. All he had to do was feign unconsciousness to invent the possibility of a third person.
Objection!
Yeah, but still. But Mr. Starbuck didn't have a gun in his possession when he was found by police. Yeah, what did he do with that? Nor has a gun been found on the crime scene. Someone left with it, probably, right? Its absence can only be explained if there was a third party who took it with them.
Objection!
Yeah, where else would it have gone? Recall the existence of a trash chute in the boarding lounge. Oh no, here we go. Don't trash chutes always come up in these kind of games? They do. The defendant could have simply thrown the gun down the chute.
Objection!
Is that why you were so interested in that door? And that we got a picture of it, I wonder. I don't remember if it shows the chute or not, though. But you can't deny the possibility of a third person leaving with the weapon.
Objection!
Oh my god, we're just shouting back and forth. This is great. It's up to you to prove that possibility. And I trust you haven't forgotten my little piece of decisive evidence. What evidence? Why, the detonator switch that was found in Mr. Starbuck's pocket, naturally. The most compelling evidence of all that tells us he is the culprit. And anyone could have planted that there. The third-party person could have planted it on him. I did forget all about it. Well, what do we do with it, though? Look, your boldness, how deliciously obvious it is that they lack the evidence to rival mine. Oh, wow. He sliced our third-person theory to ribbons and served it to us just like that.
Yes, well, I have a question of my own, actually. That bullet that the mysterious figure shot, what did it hit exactly?
What did it hit?
It hit me.
What? Can you prove that?
So, wait, does that mean you're a ghost?
All right, Shaggy, hang on to something. I was wondering when you would realize it, your boldness. Director Cosmos is an authentic, bona fide ghost. He can even pass through walls. What? What is that about? What? Shut up. Oh, he's gone. What the hell? Prosecutor Blackwell, shame on you for teasing the nice old gentleman. So, your boldness, it was all in jest. Please show yourself again. He was just joking with you. Because, you know, the guy knows how to provide a joke.
Are you sure? In that case, how did you manage to survive being shot, Director Cosmos?
Yeah, where did it get you?
I'm glad you asked. It was a miracle. A miracle befitting a great history-making figure such as myself. The bullet hit my glorious Medal of Honor, whereby it ricocheted, thus saving my life.
What, did it really? That seems a little convenient. It's like right out of an anime, man. What the fuck? That's unbelievable. Yeah, it sure is. I have to check this out. Oh, wow. Look at that. There's one extra Gyaxa star. The odds are literally astronomical. Oh, I can see the star above. Do you see? It's actually like a little splintery bullet hole from the metal and shit, but it looks like a star. You see that? I guess it really was a miracle. It's beginning to really feel like the cosmos is watching out for Director Cosmos.
But why did you conceal this information, Director Cosmos? A great man such as myself has to hide things on occasion, no matter how much it hurts. It is the plight of the truly great. It may be hard for this generation to understand.
I mean, do you live in a movie or something? I don't know. It sounds fishy to me. What else is he hiding? Probably everything at this rate. Let's just cross-examine him and see what we can find out.
Now then, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Shoot. I am really sorry to do this, but I only had like 30 minutes to record this today and I have to render it before I leave. I have multiple appointments. I'm gonna stop here, and then in the next one, we are going to have the long episode I promised. I'm so sorry. All of my schedules got mixed up this week. Please excuse it. I'm a person living a real life. Thank you so much for understanding. I love you guys so much, and I have a feeling that once we start cross-examining him, We're gonna get into some shit because first of all, I don't believe none of it. So I'm gonna dive deep. And I want to get to the bottom of it, but I also don't want to be late for my appointment. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am, and I will see you soon in the next episode. Toodaloo.